Welcome to Jimmy English Home, a channel that helps you learn lots of interesting and useful vocabulary.
Hi guys, Jimmy is here, and today I'm gonna talk about wild animals, which is a topic that a lot of my students have encountered in the IELTS speaking test recently. And without further ado, let's dive into it. Okay, the first question. Have you ever seen any wild animals before?
Yes, I have. When I was a little girl, my parents often took me to the National Zoo, where I could see a lot of wild animals like giraffe, bears, or tigers. I was told that unlike my two brothers who were so scared of these creatures, I showed great excitement for all of them and insisted on feeding and touching them. And you, have you ever seen any wild animals?
Yeah, luckily I have. When I was a child, maybe around 8 years old, my parents brought me to the zoo and I got a chance to see a lot of wild animals that I've never seen before, like tigers, lions, or peacocks. They all looked very cool to me. Okay, the second question. What wild animal do you like most?
Well, the first species that pops into my mind is elephants. You know, I was born and raised in the Central Highlands of Vietnam, where elephants have become a symbol for many generations. My grandma once told me that some minority groups in our area even kept an elephant in their home as a means of transportation. How about you?
Well, I love, a lot of wild animals, but I would say whoops are my favorite. I know that some people may consider whoops as cruel and bloodthirsty beasts, but for me, they are really adorable and mysterious. More importantly, they are extremely loyal to their pets, which is a trait that I highly value. Okay, the third question. Do you like to go to the zoo?
To be honest, visiting the zoo used to be one of my favorite pastimes when I was younger. However, as an adult, I've become more aware of the real nature of such places. Most of them are not established for the sake of these animals, but the commercial values. I would prefer letting them thrive in their own environment.
Wow, that sounds really nice.
What do you think?
Well, I used to enjoy it a lot, especially when I was little. For me back then, the zoo was a fun and interesting place where I could learn a lot about the animal world and all that. Now, however, I'm more into going to a safari park, where that's a place where animals can still be in the wild and move freely, but receive more protection. The last question: have you ever kept a pet?
To be honest, I had a pet dog named Puppy a few years ago. I started raising her when she was only 1 month old. During our time together, we traveled to different places and shared our memories together. Unfortunately, she was stolen after her 3rd birthday, and since then I've decided not to have any pets with me anymore.
Oh, same here. I can totally feel you. And I believe that all pet owners have to experience that feeling at least once in their lives. I gotta tell you that this question also reminds me of a beautiful yet depressing memory that I once had with my pet dog named Milu. He was extremely cute. He was like a best friend of mine. I remember every day after school, I would spend time playing with him. Whenever I went out, he would, try to walk beside me. But one day he was sick and started vomiting a lot. And several days later, he died.
So sad.
Yeah, and that's also the end of this video. Hopefully you've learned a lot of interesting and useful vocabulary for this topic. And until next time, bye bye.